All right. Trying to. Am I? I thought I was here. We are. No. I grabbed the wrong one. All right. I'm in Firefox. All right. So looking at the legal research project, my link apparently failed. Here's course websites. We're in the fall of 2017. And I'm going to use the online course, which is where the link failed. But if we go in, it's not a perfectly linear website here. But some of the things that I've given you, first of all, let's look at the Start Here folder. One of the first things you may find is that I'm not sure what I'm in this particular, what is my assignment. So pardon me, I'm going to navigate away here. We got a moment where students' names were available. What I've done is assigned you companies, first of all, right? So notice that they just kind of rotate back and forth. What I'm trying to do is give you variety and exposure to a lot of different people. Instead of I'm in the same group all the time, you get some comfort level there, and most businesses just don't do that anymore. They want to see how you deal with a whole bunch of different people rather than you, because you get into these groupthink situations. Groupthink, you might have one kind of commanding person in the group, and everybody just follows them to get along. Or anyway, there's a lot of group dynamics that we want to sort of break up and modify, and this way maybe you learn from other people, learn both by what they did that they shouldn't have done and what they did that you think is good. But you find your name in the list over here. And in the LRP, Legal Research Project, listen to those words carefully, please. Legal Research Project. You actually have to do some research here, not what you heard on the street. Certainly common sense isn't left at the door when we do anything in the law, but there are sources, and frankly, I find that Google oftentimes gives me a relatively good legal source to, disability discrimination, for instance, one of the things. So anyway, looking at the LRP, you're going to be assigned 2 of them, okay? So you do both of these. And it's 1 of 6, 5 and 10. I've tried to kind of scatter this around so that you are able to find those things. All right, so what do those numbers mean? Oh, wait a minute, I'm 2 and 8. Well, what they mean is if we go back into course content, and I'm hoping that's where it is, in course documents, we then find Legal Research Project Ethics document, which is Ethical Challenges, August 08, tells you this thing's got some age on it. And I'm going to go ahead and open the PDF. It's available for both, but if you're on a Mac, you can't always open a doc file. I had an experience just the other day on my newer computer. They were using an Excel file from 1995. It's a 95 to 03 version of Excel, and I couldn't open it on this new computer. It was so old. So I may go to that professor and go, you might need to update this. I really struggled to open this on a new computer. Anyway, let's open this up. And it's going to jump in and open it inside the browser, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. I want to see if you can copy and paste it. Your first assignment is extremely hard. It's basically find your two things, and it is hard, and copy and paste them into the group page where you are. Purpose here, make sure everybody knows what they're doing, what they're working on. You've got a hard copy in all of your postings all the time. It helps you navigate to the group page. So let's maybe go back and look at that. I haven't explained, though, what you're looking for is, see where it says page 1 of 10. I hope my cursor is highlighted. That correlates with your numbers. So we were looking at somebody who had 2. So they're going to copy this, right? And they also had 8. So we'll just scroll down till we find 8 of 10. And there it is. And we're going to copy this one. Where do we copy them? We then jump to discussion board. If we can jump. And you're going to go into the legal research project. The groups are a little bit out of order. I thought for a while I had very low enrollment and I was only going to use 6 of the problems, and then the class just kind of filled in the last 2 weeks. So I added all the other them. But, you know, we just looked at group 8. Maybe that's what we've copied. We go in, we look, and somebody has posted as they are supposed to. And so this is what it looks like. All right. Now, well, Kyle's already posted. Why do I have to post mine? Because it's a requirement. Simple. All right. If you want to lose 5 points on this project, be my guest. If you'd rather have the 5 points, do this. You know, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm trying to make sure that you know what you are supposed to be dealing with. It gives you a context to work that particular problem. So let's walk through these pretty quickly. I don't want to go on too long. I'm going to check my time. So I like having that thing in the window, but maybe I don't. Ooh, yeah, we don't need me talking. So this is going to be better anyway. We don't need a picture of me talking, I hope. I thought I had this all set up that it always did that, but I didn't do it this time. All right, so first one. Well, wait, I'm just going to stop this one here, and then I'm going to come back and do them maybe 2 to 3 at a time. So we'll stop this here. I hope everybody understands it. Quick review. Find the 2 you've been assigned to. Open this document, the Ethical Challenges 8-_8 PDF or doc. If you've got Word, use the doc because it's a lot easier to copy and paste from. If you don't, you should be able to save it. You know, on a Mac, you should be able to save the doc file to a pages file, although not necessarily. Maybe you can save the PDF to a pages file. I'm not real good on a Mac. I've got my parents' old Mac, but I'm still kind of learning it. You copy the text of the 2 problems you've been assigned to into the corresponding group page. And that is the first part of the assignment. The next video is going to discuss each of these in turn. Thanks.